Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Hey, Click, where you at?
Yeah, tapping in harassing boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting them fights on the table. Calling that Boston since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. All the people champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the Pika. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out man, Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandals. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed, yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Good evening. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Monday, May 8th, 2023. Good night for talking some boxing over here, man. I got the cleanest of the Toka 2 over here, baby. Look at how my wife gets it. She makes it look like it's brand new for me every time I use it. And I got a little bit of the something called sour tang. Right, beautiful little nugget. You know, being a card-carrying marijuana patient in the legalized recreational state of Rhode Island, I can do this to get myself ready to for a fine show here. No lighter. I got everything in front of me except a lighter. You have to excuse me for a second. I can't possibly do this without a lighter. Hey, baby. You're in that box. I need a lighter. Thank you. My love. All right, man. I'm all set. Here. Do a couple of tokens. I got the sour tango here. I got my green dragon tincture. This is the stuff. This is my favorite. I got my water, my 20 ounce tumbler that Blood Boxing sent me. Customized Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. We got Marvin Hagler on the bottom. We got Miles Davis. We got Curtis Anderson on here. I mean, bro, how much better can it get than that? But today's I was going to do this just to mention because so many historical things happened today in boxing. You know how I always do the on this day? Excuse me, my friends. Got to get myself in the right frame of mind for this. Not that I already wasn't, but got to continue with it. The ickiest of the sticky. My brother, the coach out there, True Media. I appreciate any of you cats that came in here today, man. Jose Diaz, appreciate you, brother. Dub right side, thank you, man. Jose Diaz, once again. You know, I'm kind of redundant, so bear with me on that, man. Iceman, thank you for coming by. Coach Malachi, I appreciate it, brother. You know, I was going to come on and talk about the historic things that happened today. And then I'm doing that, and my brother Leon Mohammed, I talk to him on a regular basis, man. This is truly a master of boxing. This is a guy who's been in there with Ray Robinson, who's been in there with Ali, with Frazier, with Bernard Hopkins. I mean, dude, everybody. And he calls me up. And, you know, he says, hey, Bruce, what's going on? You want to talk some boxing? I'm like, shit, Leon. Yeah, baby. Let me set something up a little bit later on. What time you going to have your dinner and what time you going to be in your room? So I'm going to call him in a little bit. And then while I was doing that, he mentioned to me that he's He's hooking up with this company now. Let me see if I can find the company. It's called Pro Se Apparel. And they make hand wraps, boxing gloves, foot apparel, all kind of customized things for boxing. And anyway, he introduced me to, hey, Nelly Content, how you doing, my brother? Thank you for coming by. He told me that he's involved with this organization, and he hooked me up with the president, the founder, I guess he is. I never really met the guy. I never heard of the organization, but his name is Al Rahim, and he texted me. I talked to him a little bit. He's going to jump on the show later, and he started this company, and they're making, like I said, boxing wraps, gloves, pads, robes. All kind of custom things for boxing, and it's pretty cool, man. And I'm talking to Leon, and Leon wants to talk about the current state of boxing. He's always got something to say, and we're gonna call him in a bit. And then I'm doing this, and I get a call from Tim Witherspoon. I says, Tim, what's happening, baby? He said, hey, Bruce, how you doing, man? So anyway, man, I says, hey, Tim, how about you want to come on tonight, man? I got Leon coming on. I got this other brother, Al Rahim, coming on, talk about some apparel. We can talk about some boxing. And Tim's like, yeah, man, yeah, send me the link. I said, all right. He goes, call me, though, because I forget. I know how he is, because I forget things. I wouldn't forget a gig with Bruce Gas, that's for sure. But I definitely, I see where he's coming from, because, I forget everything these days. I don't forget to smoke my weed. I don't forget to drink plenty of water. That's the key, man. That's the key. I've been saying this for years. I drink nothing but water. I don't drink fruit juice. I don't drink soda. I don't consume alcohol, caffeine, water. Water from when I get up to when I retire. I throw some protein powder in a tub of yogurt in here first thing in the morning to make a little shake. But mostly it's water. And it's only been the past couple of years I've been doing nothing but water. I used to put the water enhancer in there, and I drank soda on occasion, juice and shit like that. But man, good ice cold water, there's nothing like it, and your organs need it. Hydration is key, man. Dehydration is a serious problem. The least you can do, it costs next to nothing. I can't say nothing these days, because we pay for water too. In fact, the next world war will probably be fought over water. But yeah, man, it was quite a weekend. Quite a weekend for sports, man. The Kentucky Derby. And you guys check that out, man. That's the whitest sport in the world. It looked like a Trump rally. I mean, dude, you're making almost $2 million for this race for 2 minutes. Figured the brothers would get in on that, man. But no, man, no. I didn't see too many of them there. Mostly policemen and trainers. But it was about a 3-hour show for that 2 minutes or 3 minutes of action. But it was, man. It was fun. But right after that we had Canelo Alvarez, man. Canelo Alvarez coming back against John Ryder, and it was the anticipation was there. Personally, I think Canelo Alvarez is definitely on his downslide. I think in his prime he would have put Ryder away. I was predicting a 5th round knockout, almost like the Julio Cesar Chavez and the Greg Haugen fight that took place in front of him. Was like 135,000 people in the Azteca Stadium way back. I think it was a Cinco de Mayo thing too, man, way back in the day, probably over 20 years ago, man. Not that far back, but for you cats it's probably a lifetime. And today, man, like I always do my on this day thing in my community page. I hope you cats look at that. Excuse me for 30 seconds. I'm going to do a blast of this Green Dragon tincture. I have to keep my mouth shut for 30 seconds, or else I'll spew this green stuff all over the lens. That's about 30 seconds. Give me a green tongue. Makes my teeth green. But it goes away quick, you know. The buzz doesn't. If you can do THC on a regular basis, I would definitely advise to quit the combustion. Go with the tincture. Even edibles, man. I'll take the tincture way over edibles. Tincture hits me in about 15 minutes. Edibles take an hour or so. And the tincture I control. I make this myself. I control the potency of it. I have a C-Tech tester. I know how many milligrams per milliliter is in there. And anyway, man, that's the way to go. The Green Dragon tincture. The next generation of fine weed. Pounds, how you doing, my brother? I don't want to miss anybody, man, because, you know, if it wasn't for you cats, I'd be doing this by myself, which I probably will be eventually. But let me ride the wave while it's here, man. And like I said, you know, this is a very historic day in boxing because, you know, I put that page up every day. Cue the God, my brother. Salute to you, my man. That's it, Jose. I don't think like I told you, man, I don't want to get redundant. Water's my thing. Weed is my thing. Boxing is my thing. I'm doing all three of them right now. How cool is that? You know? How cool is that? But on this day, May 8th, let's start from the beginning. Let's go back to 1913, man. Fritzy Zivik was born. Sonny Liston was born in 1932. They can't, nobody can quite agree on the year. But the date, they pretty much have that down. Excuse me for a second. I got to blow my schnoz here. Forgive if I offend you, but got to do it. Like I said, man, Sonny Liston, his birthday today. Lord knows, man, I had Paul Gallagher on here last week, and you know, Jose's birthday could be anywhere from the late teens, the mid 20s, 1932. So many discrepancies. Sonny didn't have a birth certificate, but anyway, man. That's a different story. Harry Greb made his debut today. So the boxing historian, the boxing librarian, blood boxing, scrapbook, all those real boxing historians out there. You know that already. Tony Cannonzeri fought Jimmy McLaren today in 1936. Fabrice Tiazzo was born today. Carlos Monzon fought Nino Benvenuti for the rematch. I watched the first fight over on Cue the Gods channel this morning, man. I was honored enough to let me jump on there with him, and we saw that fight. We saw I can't even remember the fights we saw. That's how bad my freaking memory is. But man, it was great boxing, and like I said, man, 1971, Carlos Monzon, he had his second fight with Nino Benvenuti, knocked him out in the second round, the third round, TKO. William Old School, my brother. Salute, man. 1976, Carlos Zarate defeats Rodolfo Martinez. Bob Foster defeats Al Bowden. 1982, this is when I was there. I remember this one, man. This was Ray Boom Boom Mancini defeated Arturo Frias. First round knockout. Boom Boom Mancini didn't get the title when he fought Alexis Arguello, but CBS loved Boom Boom Mancini. He was the young white Italian kid, and they loved him. And Arturo Frias, a tough kid out of the West Coast, man, Mexican-American, tough as nails, man. I saw him. I've seen him in many fights before. He won the title defeating Claude Noel. It was when Roberto Duran vacated the title to move up, and there was a tournament. Arturo Frias won the WBA side. He gets to fight Boom Boom Mancini, who just lost to Alexis Arguello for the WBC. Boom Boom Mancini, a spectacular first-round knockout. Mancini was hurt. I mean, it's a great fight. It's only one round, so check that fight out if you want to see some action. Action Jackson, Boom Boom Mancini, Arturo Frias. In 1993, Gerald McClellan fought Julian Jackson, knocked him out. You know, the G-Man. And Julian Jackson, two of the hardest hitters in middleweight history, went at it for the WBC title. Gerald McClellan won that one. On this day in 1983, also, Julio Cesar Chavez defeats Terrence Ali. Terrence Ali was a tough dude, man. You check his record out. He's fought some of the best of them, man. Lionel Rose died on this day in 2011. And last but not least, in 2021, and you all can remember this one, man. Canelo Alvarez defeats Billy Ho Saunders for the WBO super middleweight title, and he retains the WBA and the WBC, becomes a unified. Now he just wants to get his hands on that elusive IBF title, and he becomes unified. And Plant is the man who has it. Caleb Plant, he beats Caleb Plant, and that's why Canelo has ended up where he is today. Let me call Leon Muhammad up, man. I told him I'd call him around this time. Oh, I got to call Tim up and remind him too. So bear with me for a couple of seconds while I make a few calls here. See, we old men, we have to do these things, we have to do them differently. We don't remember things, so we have to be reminded. Let me call up Tim first. Tell him I sent him a link. See if he's coming, see if he still wants to come on. Timmy! All right, brother. I said, you got the link I sent you? Yeah, yes, sir. Tim Witherspoon at Hotmail. I told everybody your address. All right, my man. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, peace, brother. So Tim's going to come on here, man. Picasso, peace, my brother. Let's see if we can get Leon Muhammad on here. Bear with me while I dial this number here. He's good. I hope it's the right number. We'll see here. We'll see.
Yeah, Bruce.
Brother Leon, how we doing, man? Oh shit! Did I lose him? Oh, I got to call him back. Let me try this again. Technology, man, technology. Haplo, brother, how you doing? Okay.
15 minutes. My brother.
15 minutes. I'll call you right back, okay? That was Leon Muhammad. He's talking to his brother right now. So we'll give him 15 minutes. I just gave Tim Witherspoon a call. He just got out of the shower. We're gonna talk some boxing over here. In the meantime, keep the buzz cooking over here. Talk about this great day in boxing. I know Leon wants to talk about the Lomachenko fight that's coming up, man. Lomachenko and Haney. You know, Leon's an OG, but he's still very much involved in boxing today. He's still calling fights at ringside, making special appearances. And we'll be lucky we'll get him on here in a little bit. We're gonna get a full house going, bro. That's what it's all about. And I want to get my man Al Rahim on here, who's the president of excuse me here. I want to see if I can. I want to get on his. I want to show you some of the stuff that he's been doing here. I just found his. He's got a YouTube page. I got it pinned up out there. I want to see if I can bring this up here. What? Guess who just hopped in here, man? Former 2-time heavyweight champ of the world, Big Tim Witherspoon.
I got all vitamins in here. No, serious. Look at it.
I believe you, bro. I believe you. It looks like you got sewer water in there. It's got to be good for you.
It's got all kind of fiber stuff in it and everything. You know, I've been feeling good since I've been taking it. That turmeric, ginger, all that.
That's what it is, brother. That's what it is, man. Get healthy with those good nutritional supplements. And look at you, man. Yeah, I saw you the other night. You're ready to step back in the ring again. 65 years old, man. We got
just need a little bit more.
What's that again, brother?
A little bit more training.
A little bit more training. Yeah, baby. Kevin Knight's in here. Haplotypo's in here, man. Mrs. Knockout Boxing, my sister. Thank you for coming by.
Oh, Knockout Boxing.
Knockout Boxing. That's Mrs. Knockout Boxing.
Oh.
Maybe Mr. Knockout will come in here too, bro. You never know, man. I talked to Leon today. Leon wants to come talk to us in a little bit, man. He's talking to his sister now, and he's hooked up with this company right now, man. They make wraps, they make gloves. They're called Pro Say. I want to get in touch with the. I talked to the owner. His name is Al Rackman. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Al Rahim.
Leon was a hustler. You give him something, he'll get it done.
He knows everybody, doesn't he?
Yes, he do. Yes, he do. We just got to get him involved so he can start pulling in some green, pulling in some more green than what he's doing. But because everybody know him, we got to use him for something.
Well, he told me he's starting to go to fights. He's going to a fight in Virginia, and I think next week.
He was sick.
They're paying for him to go down there. He's got the hotel and everything. He's getting paid for doing some ringside commentary.
That is great. Cool.
Definitely. And I think Bobby Goodman is doing New York fights, and he's going to the fights with Bobby. He'll be on here in a second. He's talking to his brother now. I told him I'd call him back. And,
yeah, Bobby, that's my man. He was working with Don King at one point. Bobby and his dad died, or Bobby Goodwin. No, he's the oldest. Which one passed away?
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know these guys, but the names I know, and
Bobby was with Don King, right? Bobby and his son. I was cool with them.
Well, then Leon's going to be on here in a second. We can reminisce. We can find out exactly who's getting him to come down. Hey, Knockout's on here. Salute my brother, Knockout Boxing. We got Mrs. Knockout and we got Knockout on here, Tim.
I like that. Togetherness. Together. They both on there?
They're both on here.
That's what everybody in the world need to be with their their wife or their girlfriend and do the right thing. That's respect. That's 100. I like that. They in there together, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what we need.
Hey, my wife is my shining light, man. If it wasn't for my wife, I'd be in a nursing home somewhere.
Oh shit! Excuse my language.
Oh yeah, man.
Did I hear my name?
No. I'm only kidding. back in
Oh,
back in the kitchen.
She a gangster.
Hey, Al Rahim's in here now, man. Al Rahim, jump on the show. I want you to meet my friend Tim Witherspoon up here, man. I want you to tell us about the line of apparel. I sent you the link earlier, my brother. Jump right on the panel with us. We can talk some boxing over here, man.
Yep.
Tim, what did you think of Canelo Alvarez this weekend?
I didn't see the fight. But I knew that I didn't see the fight, but I know that they're creating the fight. He has money. Maybe just want to get more money, maybe miss it. I didn't see the fight. What happened?
He won. He beat this cat from England, John Ryder. Not from England. I'm sorry. I think he's from Ukraine.
Okay.
But I think he's slowed down a little bit. I think Canelo Alvarez is not the Mexican monster that he used to be. I think he's I think Canelo Alvarez is he's definitely earned what he's got, but he doesn't have that. He knocked Ryder down in the 5th round. I think he should have finished him off. He didn't do it.
Well,
and
when you make a lot of money and you training real good and you have a lot of prestige, once you stop and you get a little taste of that other stuff, you'll slow down. He went through everything. He was at the top. So he let go just a little bit. He let go just a little bit, but he can still get back in shape. Yeah, he can get back to where he was, almost to where he was.
But the thing is, I don't think he needs to anymore. I think he's made his money. I think, bro, because he you know what? You know how when you were training for Larry Holmes, bro, it was different than when you were training
It was fire. I wanted to get in there and I didn't have no money. So and it was the beginning. But this near the end for him. And he's probably missing a little bit. He would have come back. He can make some money, right?
He's got a lot of money. He's almost a billionaire.
I wouldn't have came back. It's good that he tried it. He almost a billionaire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got hundreds of millions of dollars.
Okay.
He owns gas. He owns gas stations upon gas stations in Mexico. He's the highest paid boxer in the world right now.
Wow.
I think he made over $100 million last year.
Wow, that is brutal. That's cool. I would have just tried to support boxing and try to build it up better than what it is right now. But I guess he just want to feel it again. But he should just go ahead and do the business part. He should be in the business part. Everybody knows him. He need to put his 2 cents into everything.
Let me try Leon one more time here. See, I got to do the work of a producer, a director, a technical director, a talent scout. I do everything myself over here. Let's see if Leon's available. He wanted to talk to us earlier today, and man, that's Uncle Leon. You know him, brother.
He was trying to get in touch with me, but I was running, and I think when he called me, I was exercising. He probably on the line with somebody else because he would have answered.
Yeah. I'll call him back in a little.
Yeah.
Please leave your message for.
No message. We'll call him back in a little bit.
Probably doing some type of work, trying to get paid,
So how about the big fight that's coming? Hey, Chi-Town's finest. That's my brother out there. How you doing, man?
Chicago. All right, Chicago.
Chicago, man.
What's coming up?
Lomachenko and Devin Haney.
Lomachenko and Devin Haney.
Yeah, man. That is going to be a hell of a fight. Don't underestimate Lomachenko, bro.
Hey, I really, I like Devin Haney, but I think he need to get a little bit more tougher, or to me, a little bit more tougher, and really he bang. At certain times, I seen him like lean back a little bit more instead of putting pressure on. You
think he's going to be too much for Lomachenko, or you think Lomachenko is going to be able to figure out Devin Haney? I mean, that is the matrix, bro.
I think to me, because I seen him fight, and I'm not taking nothing against a Haney or nothing like that. Aggression. I think he need to be a little bit more aggressive at certain times, and it depends who he fighting. That's just my opinion. I shouldn't really say that because I seen a couple of fights of him, but the fights that I seen, he really wasn't aggressive, and he was just trading punches and stuff.
That's what people are saying. They're saying he doesn't have that killer instinct, that knockout power. Like,
okay, so I thought I was the only one then. Okay, but he can do it. I think he could be able to do it. You know, that little bit I seen, Bruce. That's where I got this from. That little bit I seen him fight a couple of rounds. I seen him fight maybe about 6 or 7 rounds. And I think he needed to be a little more attack and aggressive. That's all.
Salute my brother World Combat Sports out there. Peace to you, Scotty. World Combat Sports.
All right. Combat Sports.
Hey, let's talk about the heavyweight division right now. What do you think of this big tournament that they want to make in Saudi Arabia? They want to have Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, and they want to have Deontay Wilder, and they want to have Anthony Joshua fighting each other. And they want to have the winners fight each other. You being a former 2-time heavyweight champ, you think that fight can be made? You got 4 of the top heavyweights in the world. It has to be made. What do you think? Can they do it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're taking it over there where they dying for boxing. I mean, in America, they go for that too, but the money won't be as good as over there. So I think the promoters, they going over there and getting that big money, regardless of whatever is about that money. That's what it seems like, and that's no problem with that. They needed. I thought they should have been put them guys on the same track, on the same level. You know, years back, maybe a couple of years and a half, made them fight. Then.
Hey, I think Uncle Leon's here. Leon.
Yeah.
Why he don't never go on the video?
Listen, I don't know how.
You don't know how. We got
to get somebody. No, we're not gonna see him. We're gonna get me and my daughters to show.
You got to talk about pro trade.
I talked to Al today, man. He has a link to come on, and we talked about Pro Save. You tell us a little more about it. I'm going to throw up a little bit of a. This is what I have on here. Let's check this out. Let's check this out, man.
I'll steal your dollar in the morning.
All right, man. This is Pro Say is a new boxing company, Boxing Apparel, wraps.
Okay, brother.
This is. Check this out, man. Let's put this up here.
And while you put it up, I'm going to tell the people, Pro Say Apparel is a boxing company that sponsored Leon Muhammad Sports Production, Hall of Fame of 2016 in 3 states. Pro Say is also Al Ryan from Newark, New Jersey. He's my nephew. And we do gloves, we do hand wraps, heavy bags, pads, and uniforms for fighters that need them. Check us out. Get with us. Pro Say and Leon Muhammad Sports Production in association with Pro Say, Al Rahim in Newark, New Jersey. Bruce,
and
what's going on with you and the 2-time former heavyweight champ of the world? What y'all talking about, bro?
Well, we got Pro Say. We got the number up there on the screen. We got the YouTube page. We got the YouTube page on the in the comments pinned. So definitely check them out, man. I mean, they're a new up and coming company. And I was talking to Al today, and he told me how he got started, man. You know, he was making custom jackets and stuff for high schools, and he wanted to branch out into boxing. He got a love for boxing. He met Leon. Now, What is that? One of the nurses? What is that? One of the nurses in the hall yelling at you, Leon?
No, that's a medication call.
Medication call. That's always my favorite time in the place is medication call.
There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition with the gloves and all that stuff.
Remember, let him.
Go ahead.
I'm coming, Molly. I'm coming. I need to see you. Okay. So, Cam.
Yeah.
I thought about somebody for you to fight that you should have fought in your time.
Who's
So
that?
that's between you and Tony Tucker. What about you and Tony Tucker?
No, that's my man. We could do something, but we already have several opponents lined up. No, I know. Me and Tony, cool. I'll do an exhibition with him, but
I'm just saying what I'm saying. You know I know what I'm doing. See, Tony will make Roy come out. If you get anybody else,
say that again.
You're trying to get the Roy to the big names. That's what's going to make Roy come out. Now, I'd rather for you to do it with Mike. Why? Because you can get the Mike because you and Chanceline are all right. And you know Chanceline is Mike's father-in-law. Use your head, champ.
Talk to Mike. Listen, man, I talked to Mike before. Somebody else got to take care of that. I talked to Mike. I talked to him before.
I'm telling you to talk to Chanceline. Chanceline is his father-in-law.
I've been keeping in touch. I know the deal. I've been keeping in touch.
We're getting some backroom information here.
Charles would have told me about it. If anybody can get it done with Mike, it's Jimmy Benz and Chanceline Ali. You sit around wanting Roy Jones. I don't know why you want Roy Jones.
No. I have a team, and the team put that out there because Roy turned me down at one time. I heard. So we have listen. It doesn't matter with me. It doesn't matter with me. The thing is that Brian has been going in that direction, huh?
Roy Jones. I don't know what Roy Jones brings to the table. I don't know what he brings to the table.
No, this was just.
I think it'd be better than Roy Jones.
No, listen. This was just something put out there since he was on the internet with that big weightlifting guy. We just, with Damon Thelman, we just challenged him. I don't care who it is. Let's do it.
I'll stop.
I don't care who it is.
Tim, calm down. You're gonna hurt some of these people, man. You're gonna hurt some of these people.
No, we're just talking and having fun in business, Bruce.
Yeah, what I'm saying, Timmy. If you got a team, then you use your team. Then I'll back up. Let them do it.
Listen. If you got an alley to go down, that's no problem. But in terms of like taking care of business, if you want to take care of business, don't worry. I got somebody there to represent. Don't worry about that. If you go ahead and hook it up, I'm here. I've been training.
I'm gonna talk to you, man. I'm gonna call Jimmy Benz and have Jimmy put me on the line with his man Chanceline about him being Mike's father-in-law. Because Chance knows us and Chance from Philadelphia. And I trust Chanceline.
I know Chanceline. We really good. I know him really good. You know that.
I know that. But why I'm going through Chance is because Chance is his father-in-law.
Okay, well.
That's why I'm going through Chance. And plus, I'm doing real well. Because I've been with him with Jimmy Jacobs and Bill King. You know Tim, I know them all.
Yeah, I know. Listen, man. Listen, I'm just out there. I'm out there training. I'm running. I'm hitting the hammers. I'm doing everything. And the thing is, if something happened, I'll just be involved. Something to do. Make some money and meet more people.
I got you, brother.
Hey, Leon.
Let me ask you.
Leon, hang on 1 second. I got to shout out J. Marie Moore. We got Archie Moore's daughter in the room, man. We got royalty.
Hey, how you doing?
J. Marie.
She better be around. I'm mad at her because she ain't called me in 2 days.
Better watch. She gonna hit you with the right hand. Or left hook.
She was big like Pop, like her father did.
I'll tell you that the great Archie Moore.
Champion of the world. What a fighter Archie Moore.
Let me say this, and then we can keep on talking. I've been training for the last 3 or 4 months. I'm strong. I've been training every day. So if something do come up, even if it was this weekend coming, I'm ready. Just but it'll be like 2 or 3 months if they decide to do it. So this Blood Green, I can't answer the phone right now.
Blood Green, hey. Mitch Blood Green is calling up Tim Witherspoon. Man, I'll tell you.
Let me answer. Hold on.
The fight next weekend.
Hold on 1 second, Leon. Leon, hold on 1 second. We got Blood Green over here.
Hey, Blood. I'm on the podcast. Listen. Say hi to Bruce. And you know Leon Muhammad. You remember Leon? Just he can hear you. Say hi. That's Mitch Blood Green. Mitch Blood Green.
Mitch Green. Hey, champ. How you doing, Robin Green?
He has a lot of noise back there. You can't hear Blood. You got a lot of noise. Yes. Oh, Dean, I'm doing a podcast. Dean. Listen, I'm gonna call Dean. As soon as I'm finished the podcast, I'll call you. This is a person named Dean. This is a person named Dean is helping Blood Green get some work. That's all.
But he had the biggest balls, right? So little Mitch, a little boxing. But we're gonna do big things in boxing. I want to make sure that Mitch is looked after, you're looked after, everybody's looked after.
They hear you on the podcast. Thank you. They hear you. Go ahead, keep talking. Just for about 30. They're about 30 seconds.
Yeah, man. So, keep going.
30 seconds.
What the ABA is doing. The ABA is getting ready. We have a World War III for American fighters. Just like Mitch Green, the great Mitch Green, who went down to Harlem and fucking and piss Mike Tyson off, and I love that shit.
Yo, but you listen. You got an accent.
Let me tell you something. On the podcast, this is what we're gonna do. With the 501c train, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get ex-fighters like Mitch. We're gonna get him a gym in Queens.
Beautiful.
And that's gonna be Mitch's gym.
Beautiful.
That's gonna but it's not just gonna be in Queens. It's gonna be all over the country.
Hey, did you hear that? You hear that, Bruce? They're gonna get Mitch a gym in Queens.
We have to have 2,000
Hey, listen. Let me call you back when we finish, okay? You could probably go on Bruce's podcast and tell him.
Definitely.
Okay? Go ahead, Bruce.
Definitely. Mitch Green, I want to see you down in Atlantic City, my brother. Awesome to hear from you. The man who's never been knocked out. God bless you, Mitch Green.
All right, I'll call you afterwards, okay?
Mitch Green, yeah.
We'll get in the 3-way. All right, later. Okay, so listen, guys, everybody, after boxing's over, things are really bad for a lot of us boxers. So we got the legends, Brian, and Brian is helping the legends, giving us laptops and getting us laptops, trying to get us together. You, Bruce, you're a big part of it. And Leon could just fall right in. Everybody know Leon. So this guy is going to get a gym for Mitch Blood Green. Get a gym over where he's at, and that's good. We could unite with him. And everything. And there's some other real important things that Bruce be doing. And if this guy got the funds, and if this guy got the heart for boxing and love, he can really do a whole lot for a lot more boxers. So you need to get him come on your show next
Definitely. We'll do a show right from his gym. We'll do a live right from his gym.
Okay, I'll talk to Blood Green after this podcast is over and the guy, and then if it's all right for him to give you your number or something, I'll talk to you first.
Anybody can have my number. I don't care who you give it to. I'll drop it right in the chat. Anybody can call me. If I don't want to hear from him, I won't answer the phone or I'll block them. It's no big deal. I'm not gonna hide my number. You got my face. I give you my address.
Leon, you need to learn how to get that TV thing on because it's not that hard. So we see your face in the future.
We'll get it, Leon. We'll get you on there. We'll definitely get you hooked up.
I've been so busy with Pro Say, doing different things. I got the show coming up. With Top Rank coming up June.
Yeah. Tell us about that down in Virginia.
Coming to New York, and we got a show next weekend with two great fighters. Undisputed lightweight champ of the world, my man, my AKA nephew, Devin the Green Haney.
That's the man right there.
It's gonna be a good fight. In June, then 20 days later, Top Rank, the chairman of the board, Bob Arum, who I've known for 50 years, is coming in, and they're going to be working with Pro Say Boxing, and we on the move. Let's get that gym, we really be on the move. So, I'll tell you something, that's going to be a great fight. Bruce and Kimmy, Jay Marie, whoever in the chat room, that's going to be a great fight. Because anytime you go down in Australia and beat the Star, and they can't steal it, and you ain't got the master stealer with you, so you must be good. He went to Australia, didn't you, Bruce?
I saw that. I saw the fight.
Twice.
Devin Haney.
Twice.
He went down there twice.
He went down there twice.
He must like to fly.
He beat the hometown favorite.
He beat the hometown favorite, and he did it easy too. He did it easy.
I saw the fight. I saw some of it.
So, Leon, what's going to happen in that fight? Is Lomachenko, the experience, going to win, or is Devin Haney too big, too young?
I'm saying that Devin Haney should stop him. See, you got to look at it. Devin got a 35, 36, maybe 37-year-old body with 400 amateur fights. As you get older, the wear and tear from the amateurs over the fight, because that's what tore Mark Breeder down. Mark was a great guy, a great human being, a great guy, but after Lou Dumas handpicked them 2 titles, it was all over. You see the Magic Man knocked him dead October 27th, 1987 in Columbia, South Carolina. Mark Breeder went home from homecoming fight because he's from Denmark, South Carolina. But they had
That's a historian, ain't it?
Leon's got those dates, the days.
Now I didn't want to say that while Mitch was on the phone, because I had the day before your fight in '86, December 11th, I had to bring him a TK up.
They was getting ready to fight. They was fighting.
They were running. I broke it up at the press conference. At your press conference.
Okay.
Oh, please. That's old broad do this every night. She done did it one time. If they ain't coming, they ain't coming.
It's a rumble in the jungle, Bruce.
I think Leon's got every one of those girls shaking up there.
No, man, I don't do that. It's just that I try to know she on the phone. But what I'm saying is that we've been in this business. I've been in this business a long time. I've been in this business a long time. In a few weeks, by God's grace, I'm gonna be 80 years old. I've been here a long time. I work with all the groups and all the near groups. I've been there. So I try to tell people that styles makes price. If anybody knows the styles makes price, Kim, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world from South Philly, Kim Witherspoon, he knows styles make price.
Yes.
So Lomachenko is made the order for Devin Haney. He's made the order. And what you call him knocking down Lenars, and Lenars is not a good puncher. Randy Master's still a guy, and I'm sitting there ringside. So that's the whole thing. Is Jay Marie still with us?
Yeah, Jay Marie's still here. In fact, Jay Marie just said, he said that's an Archie Moore move. He went down to Australia and cleaned everybody's clock.
Well, the great Archie Moore, may he rest in peace, the champ. No, hold on 1 second. Keep talking, y'all.
The great Archie Moore, absolutely. The great Archie Moore, though, he didn't get much. He didn't get a very good part in the George Foreman movie. Did you see the George Foreman movie, Tim?
No, I didn't. Nope.
I'll send you the link. You can check it out on your laptop.
Okay.
I thought it was interesting, but Jay Marie mentioned to me that Archie Moore was the guy who had faith in George Foreman on his comeback. He was the only one, and instead they had the other guy there, Doc Brodus. It seemed like he had he was played in the movie. He had more faith in George Foreman, but Archie Moore had a bigger part in George Foreman's life, and they didn't have it in the movie. But hey, that's Hollywood. That's what Hollywood does.
Yeah, no. I met both of them, man. I'm blessed. I was around both of them. No, not so much George Foreman. George Foreman it was about the Go ahead.
We want to get Jay Marie on here some night and talk about Archie. I mean, Archie's got the record for knockouts. Archie knocked out. He was a power hitter. Tim, tell me about Archie Moore's defense.
Well, he had like that Philly shell like a movement and stuff. But when I look really close at his defense, it was loose a lot of times. It was loose, but that's the way Archie did it. He slinged and moved like that, and he put his hands up. The way he moved his arms, he had his arms like that too. But nowadays, boxers keep them more tighter with the Philly shell. Like back then, Georgie Benton and them, they had it a little bit more loose. Now everything's a little bit tighter. Slim taught me to make it tighter. But back in the day, they had it out there loose like this. If you watch some videos, I was watching Georgie Benton the other day, about 2 weeks ago, and it wasn't tight, but it was a shell-like type movement. And he slipped to this side, and he had his hands up. He had his hands up.
Archie had a tight defense though. Nobody's hitting Archie Moore when he's in that.
Yeah, but he turned on punches too. He was good at turning on punches like that. He was good like that on turning. I gotta go back and watch. Hey, what happened to that? Okay, it's lit back up. He did movement, getting out of the way of punches too. Like getting out the way, he did that and come back. So wham. I seen him doing that. I just have to watch a little bit more. That's all.
Cena, shout out to Mrs. Skywalker. Cena, Tim Skywalker's lovely wife Cena's in here to see us. Yeah, we're getting a good crowd in here tonight, Tim. I'll tell you, we got brother Leon. You guys are talking real boxing over here. Mitch Blood Green calls us in the middle of the show. I mean, bro, my hairs the back of my neck are standing up. Yeah.
So I was supposed to talk
to Jay Marie out there, man.
See, I was supposed to talk to him and that guy. I forgot about it, but I come on the podcast. So when we finish, I'm gonna talk to him about him and that guy, so they can do the right thing for Blood. Get him that gym. But we have to get him mobilized. Me and Brian, my marketing guy, was going up there trying to get with a doctor, trying to get Blood Green body together so he can be produced, so he can be productive. You know what I'm saying? He limping and stuff. He don't like it. We don't like it. So that's the first thing we need to do is get Blood walking good again. And like I said before, if he talks talk about, let's talk about getting Blood Green money, get on his feet. But I don't want him talking about Tyson and Don King. I want him trying to talk about Mitch Blood Green. Leave Tyson alone. Leave King. Go on and take care of Blood Green right now. That's what I want him to do.
You were able to put that down. A lot of people can't put that down. That was, it weighs heavy on Mitch Green. Mitch Green probably looks at some of these fighters riding around in Beamers and living large, and he's resentful. But you got that inner peace, bro. And Jay Marie just said that Archie Moore liked you a lot, bro. Archie Moore spoke very highly of you.
I was with him several times. I forgot who he was training. He was at the corner with somebody I was fighting. I just can't remember. And I had spent time with him in California, Vegas. I think he was even up Don King's camp a couple of times. I can't remember. Stuff happened so fast. I'm privileged. Leon, knowing all the tough guys and stuff.
Hey, you're on.
Yeah, but you know what, Frank? My guy.
Oh, here he comes.
I just pray that Bruce guys, Archie Moore's daughter, we're all on the podcast. So, Frank,
Unbelievable, man. Awesome, man.
We've been down here a long time. Tell Timothy tonight.
I hear it.
Number 80 is coming up. I want that cake.
Number 80 coming up. You want that cake? I'll tell him, man. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, okay, Leon, with your business.
Well, man, I don't know who he was with. He was with somebody, but it's always a pleasure talking to Leon, man. It really is, bro. And so much happened today in boxing, man. Today was a historic day. Sonny Liston's birthday today.
Oh, Sonny Liston, okay.
Today was the day of the of Gerald McClellan, Julian Jackson fight.
Oh, wow, what a fight.
Ray Boom Boom Mancini, Arturo Frias. What a fight that was, too. Carlos Monzon, Nino Benvenuti took place today.
I remember them. Carlos Monzon, what a bad boy he was.
I mean, just so much history today. So I just wanted to put a little something together here, and I told Leon too. I try to promote the pro wraps and gloves. Oh, I think Leon's just is calling us back over here. He did kind of cut out pretty early. How do I answer this phone, man? There we go. Leon.
I'm sorry about that. I got a kid crying on the card in Virginia. The promoter called me and we had to finish working. I'm sorry about that, yo, guys. I had to take that call from the promoter in Danville, Virginia. I'm still hustling, champ. I'm still making messes, baby.
Hey, Leon, tell us about some of the stuff you're doing now. Tell us about some of the fights you're going to, bro.
Well, I'm doing some things in a small capacity with Top Rank. Bob, remember the old days, he keep me around. We ain't never shaking hands, talking trash. And I'm working with Persea, Pro Se, around here, the boxing company. We do all the equipment, the gloves, the hand wraps, the pads, the uniforms. We do all that, and I'm doing some things with Marty Schuler, who is my brother-in-law, who two-time champ, Tim Witherspoon from South Philly. No bird.
I love him. I love Marty.
Black Gold promotion.
James
we got Boston in July, and then I'm doing something with the 20th of this month.
I'll be down there at the fights. I'm sorry.
I'm doing something with this R&B promotion, Timmy, from Cherry Hills. You know them, R&B promotion? They got a show at the Showboat. Marty's no longer at the Showboat. Marty's at a casino in Boston now.
He was in Atlantic City.
Yeah, some people you and I know, Timmy, it's got the Showboat now from Cherry Hills. Some of the people that had Kwawi back in the day, got the Showboat now. The people that had Kwawi from the butcher shop in Cameron.
He know everything, Bruce. He know everything. If you want to know something,
my main thing It's me staying close to top rank to Bob Aaron. Bob is old now. All of getting old. All Bob's staff. All of them go back to the late 60s, early 70s. I go back with Bob through Muhammad Ali. And but I'm just hanging in there, man. The old guy 80. I'm just hanging around the game, man.
And I'll tell you too, with ProSAR, we even forgot to mention that they've been approved by the New Jersey State Athletic Commission to be used in the ring.
Yeah, Larry has approved us. We signed gloves off to be approved to New York and Pennsylvania. We use a set of gloves for one fight. For my fighter that's fighting, you know, he's the 1 and 2 guy that's fighting in Virginia in his first 6-rounder. We've been approved by Virginia. They're gonna let him try. So he's in his first 6, and then if they like the gloves, then we go ahead and deal with the commission in Virginia, in Richmond. That's where the main office. But we do have one bout on that card that's going to be using ProTech gloves and ProTech uniforms. So we're doing all right.
It's the real deal. It's not a fly-by-night company. It's
No, it's the real deal, because I wouldn't put my name on it, and I wouldn't have them sponsor Leon J. Muhammad Sports Production. I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't put my name on nothing that's not official. I know him. I know his father. We all come up together in the mosque. I mean, Captain Joseph. That was Timmy Man, Captain Yusuf Shaw.
Yes.
Hey, yes. Timmy, you tell him the story about when we went to DK's house on the train, me and you and Stevie. Wasn't that funny?
Say that again.
You remember when we was going through that with DK, me and you and Stevie, your brother Stevie, took the train up to New York, and Captain Shaw picked us up in the limo and took us to the house?
Oh yeah, Captain Joe, yeah. Yep, Yusuf Shaw.
Me and you and your brother Stevie. Speaking of Stevie, how's Stevie doing?
Stevie doing all right. You know, he caught that stroke. He caught the stroke, and he's really trying hard. He's moving around. He's going to therapy. Yeah, we need to come when you come through. We need to go see him. All right, he'll be happy.
Yeah, definitely.
He'll be happy to see you.
For my birthday, I'm definitely trying to get down there to see Marty and Dal and all of them.
Okay.
And my last daughter, by Rose, she moved to Atlanta, so it just my son in Philadelphia. You know, but Dal and Marty got him. He stayed close. My son, he stayed close to Dal and Marty, because they're his uncles. But we've been out here a long time, Timmy, and I've been with all the greats. But Timmy, you know who my man was? My man was Butch Lewis, the late Marlon Butch Lewis.
I know. Remember him, Bruce?
Hey, Leon, say goodnight to Jay Marie. She's tapping out of the room right now, but you know, she said thanks, guys. She's got to get going. God bless Jay Marie. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you, Jay.
I don't know. I think she might be still here.
Are you there, champ?
Yeah, I'm here.
She's still there?
I can't tell, man. I can't tell if she, you know, she's in the chat room. You can't tell if she's here or not. But if she's probably still listening. But go ahead, talk to her.
But what I was saying, out of all the light heavyweights that came after her father, I'm saying this not because she's on, but I think the only one would have gave him trouble would have been Michael Spinks, because of that elusive style that Michael Spinks had. Bobby Chaz, Victor Galendez, John Conte, he's knocked all them guys out. Richie Chase, Saad Muhammad would have been made to order for Oxymore. But Michael Spinks would have been the only one to give the old man props, to give the late great Mongoose, when he left in peace problems, because of Michael Spinks' elusive style.
What about Dwight? What about Dwight Muhammad Kwawi? How would he?
In my opinion, not saying this because he's going on the phone. I'm saying this because I know boxing. And I know the style.
Saad Muhammad was he was a banger. Saad Muhammad he was a banger. That boy was something. I was
you're right. Saad was a banger, but he was made to order for Oxymore. He was made to order. The only one, Bob Falcon and all them guys had soft chins. Victor Galendez, Jackie Lopez, much as he was, but they had Their chin was just as bad as Tommy Hearn. We know Tommy could crack, but Tommy had a chin like Samuel A.
Not Saad Muhammad.
But what I'm saying, champ, you've been there. You don't walk that mile many times. I'm saying because of Michael Spink's style, that lucid style, that Spinks gate. He was a hell of a light heavyweight champion.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying he would have been the only one that I believe, in my humble opinion, would have gave the old man trouble. The late great Archie Moore, because of that style, that lucid, jerky style that he had. But Saad would have been made the order because you can't bang for so long. What did Quarry do? Quarry came home and stopped in both fights. One fight in Atlantic City, one fight in Philadelphia. Because Sam put him in, not Tim. You know Sam Solomon just as well as I do.
Saad was burned out.
Bruce?
Mm-hmm. Near the end, Saad was burned out near the end. Near the end, he was a little, huh? He was a little.
I'm saying, Timmy, that he knows Saad Muhammad was in a lot of wars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was burnt out near the end. He was in wars. He was in wars, man. I used to spar with him, man, and he was rough.
It was his fault. He should have took the money and Port Michael Spink at the end. But Quarry was his mandatory. They thought they were going to knock off Quarry. Quarry had just come home, had no amateur fight. He worked his way up, and the WBC. Jose Sulaiman, the old man who Tim and I know very well.
That's right.
Gave him the shot. And he upset Saad December 10th, 1980 in Atlantic City.
I was there. I was there. Leon know everything. Hey, Leon know everything. I'm gonna tell you. That's a book. That's a historian book right there. He need to write a book. He need to write a book.
And Slim, and me and Timmy's guy, the late great Slim Robinson, taught me and Timmy everything.
Yep.
Beg Sam Solomon. Sam, don't take that fight. Sam Solomon told Slim, and I think let me remember, let's go sit around. Sam Solomon said to Slim, Murad Muhammad already made the deal. We got to fight Quarry. It was business. Saad was done. He should have took the $1.2 million in Port Michael Spink. To lose, Bush was going to give him another shot. So you lose the title, you never got another shot. You got one more shot, and you never got another shot after that.
That's real stuff, Bruce.
9 pianos and all that crazy shit.
You hear that stuff, Bruce? That's real stuff. I heard him tell me that before, years ago. He know everything. He need to get his own podcast. He know every little stuff.
I've been blessed to be around, and Timmy, you was there.
I was following like a little kid. I was a little kid following everybody around. Huh?
We was at ringside. We was there with Slim Robinson. To this day, I don't know how he made it to the 10th round in the first fight. You see the second fight, we started me 4 rounds. And I told him, forget about the rematch. Let's make a deal with Butch Lewis and fight Michael Smith. Because that puts you in a position. Fighting Quarry don't put you in a position to get another shot. But Butch would have got him another shot. So now he go out the door the way he went out. He never got another shot at the crown. Look at the cricket guard that just passed, got 4 shots at the title. But he fought Michael Spink on short money. Butch said, I'll get you another shot. And Butch took care of Richie Cates.
Richie Cates.
You always was stay friends with Richie Cates. But Richie Cates, who had more shots than Richie Cates at the light heavyweight title? Nobody but Richie Cates.
Wow.
Never could pull that brass ring, but man, the first time
put him home.
No. That was like Yaki Lopez.
If you think about it, Timmy, Saad was done before he got to Quarry. Because that was those 2 wars with Marvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Marvin Johnson was a southpaw beast.
Yeah.
They went to war, and then you gonna come back and fight Yaki Lopez, another Mexican animal from California? I don't know what Sam Solomon and Rob Muhammad was thinking about.
I know. I was there.
And how good was Eddie Mustafa Muhammad in that bunch too?
Well, real quick, Slim, Dave got Slim. That's how I started sparring with Mustafa. Then you could pick it up. Hold on, Lee. Eddie did not really throw that left hook, and then when Slim came, Slim got that left hook good. Slim was surprised that Eddie Mustafa couldn't get that left hook up there like that. He was working on that left hook, then he started knocking guys out with it. Go ahead, Leon. Go ahead. They called Slim for everybody, man. That's why I know these guys today need to give me a call. They called Slim. They called Slim. And Slim took me with him, and I sparred with everybody. Go ahead, Leon.
Okay. Eddie Mustafa won the title March 31st, 1980, in 1980 on the undercard of a top rank card, John Tate, Big John Tate versus Mike Weaver. On the Thursday night, March 31st, 1980, Barbell top rank boxing.
I was there.
He became world champion.
And that was
Jim Robinson in the corner, and the Kareem Abdul-Allah from Newark, New Jersey, and Murad Muhammad was in from co-promote that fight with Bob and Top Man. 81 the title, March 31st, 1980.
And Leon, how about that left? How about that?
He lost the title a year and a half later to Michael St. July 18th. 1981 at the Apparel Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada on a Saturday afternoon because he was with Bob Muhammad, then Muhammad from Cleveland.
How about the rematch when he didn't make the weight? Were you at the weigh-in when they said the scale was rigged?
The rematch was in Washington D.C.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
I didn't care about the rematch. Let me tell y'all why. My concern, I was there, but my concern was James Schuler at that time. Because James Schuler was upcoming middleweight that was on the card, and he was my brother-in-law. Because all I getting them done, I said, as long as my family don't get involved in that rumbling that you and Michael St. them doing, that's on y'all. My concern was James Schuler that particular night. Which was my guy, but my brother-in-law and my wife and my whole family were there. And my main concern, that when the rumbling broke out, my main concern was to protect James Black Gold Schuler, the late, great James Black Gold Schuler.
That's right.
DC, because of the weight, and Bush said, Eddie, make the weight, take it off. I had something on, but Eddie had his crew down there from Brooklyn, and it just went haywire. But Bush told him, if you walk out this room, you'll never get another shot. And Eddie never got another shot. But Ron couldn't get him another shot.
And Eddie claimed the scales were rigged. I heard Eddie on a podcast, and I asked him the question, and he said he went out and bought 50 bags of sugar to check the calculations of scale. It was crazy. You remember that, Leon? You remember buying the sugar?
Eddie Mustafa?
No.
Yeah, Mustafa.
Let me say this here. Eddie went and bought all that. Eddie plus was reason. Eddie told Butch to let it go. Now Timmy knew Butch. Butch was a conflict guy. Good guy, but a conflict guy. If he runs the show, it's gonna be done his way. He said, Eddie, when we came in 1 pound over in Las Vegas, we lost it. Well, you didn't have to tell us to go lose it. Now you got to lose these 2.5 pounds. Butch said, I did it for you and Baja, and you and Baja got to do it for me. But Mirage didn't want him to do it because he was under promotion with Mirage. Mirage said, oh, Butch, let it go. Butch said, no, I ain't about the money. I want that weight off because y'all did it to me when I fought y'all for the title. And then hell broke loose. Then I just walked out, just grabbed James Schuler and my wife, who's James Schuler's sister, and she rest in peace. And I got my family out of it, man. Butch and Eddie went to war down there.
Wow, you need to write a book, man. You need to write a book. You need to write a book, man.
I already got a book out. I just got to go on tour and get it done. By the way, y'all, my book is called Rise and Fall of the Country Boy, Leon J. Muhammad. It was wrote by Dr. Susan Kahn. You can get the Rise and Fall of the Country Boy by calling 843-781-9395. That's Dr. Susan Kahn. Wrote the book of Leon J. Muhammad. It's called Rise and Fall and Restoration of the Country Boy.
Can you send me information so I can post the book? Post it so I can help you? Can you send me the information so I can post it and everything?
I'll do that, champ.
Yeah, give me the information, man. Don't nobody know.
The book been out there to me, but by me having the stroke, the last part last year, I ain't been able to go on tour and go to no schools and that.
Oh, okay.
Y'all hooking me up some speaking engagement in Philadelphia. My brother-in-law Dallas opened that up. You know, he's in the politics now. He's down with the mayor, and he's with the young lady that's running for mayor, and he's doing a lot of things with the youth program down there. So Dal want me to come down and talk to the kids, because you know I've been on both sides of the fence. So I've been with all the promoters, all the actors, and so you know, doing some things up here with the Boys and Girls Club. I go there every now and then. But that's the way it was, man. You know, I've been with this thing a long time. I'm trying to give back much knowledge as I can. And but that's what we got to do. So Timmy, what do you think about that card they just put together in Saudi Arabia for December 10th?
Bruce was asking me, hey, if they could do it.
That's the 4-fight card, right, Leon?
Yeah, it's done. I think the only one who's holding out for more money is Uzi. Uzi's manager got agent claimants. He got Lomachenko. I think they're all going to meet in Vegas next week so they can finish the details out with Uzi. Uzi, Joshua, Eddie Hearn's already in. Monte Walker, the secretary, and Top Rank informed me that Tyson Fury's in. So the only holdout is Uzi, because his manager, you know, he's a shakedown artist. So he kind of shake him down. They don't have no choice because Uzi got the title. So they need Uzi, so they're going to have to give Agent Claims what he wants. I don't even think the crowd won't be that good in Saudi Arabia, but them Saudis giving up a lot of money, so they want all four. Because Shelly Pinkerton, who represents Wilder, and Bob Evans and Timmy Howell, you know Frankie Warren. You know Frankie Warren real well.
Frankie Warren, yeah.
He's the modern day DJ over there.
Hundreds of
millions
of dollars.
You know, he didn't put his guy in it. So him and Top Rank got Fury together. They got Fury, so they in. So the only holdup is Uzi. That's what holding up the card for December 10th in Saudi Arabia.
All right,
well, Shelly secretary told me that Shelly told her to tell me that Wilder is in, and their side is done, that the only side is hold up is Uzi. Uzi, matter of fact, he just got to Vegas, I think, today, because he did with Lomachenko, all them from the same country, him and Lomachenko.
Yeah, training together. That's good. Support.
So this business here is a complex business, but I would be in Northern business. I've been in this business so long. Now the card they got on the 24th in New York, June Bush, you know anything about that light heavyweight Belango that used to be the Top Rank? He left Top Rank. Remember the Eddie Hearns?
Yeah, he was knocking everybody out from Puerto Rico. Hey, Leon, Al Rahim is in here, bro. Al Rahim is in the room, man.
Walaikum assalam. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Hey, my partner's in the house. Go say, Al Rahim. We got it all for you.
All right, man. All right, let's let everybody know.
We got it all.
All right, well, let's let everybody know who Al Rahim is, man. Al, introduce yourself to the people out here. Tell them who you are. Tell them why you're here, my brother.
Okay, Bruce, first of all, I want to thank you for having me. I want to send a shout out to Mr. Witherspoon. How you doing, champ?
Everything good. Salam alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. And I also want to shout out my crazy uncle, Mr. Leon Muhammad, the Hall of Famer.
Hey, the Hall of Fame.
No, but real quick, Bruce, if I could, my name is Al Rahim Burke. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I'm the owner of Pro Se Apparel. I make all types of custom clothing, boxing merch, gloves, wraps, sweatsuits. I'm doing heavy bags now, customized heavy bags, focus mitts. We got it all. The company's been in existence since 2021. We covered a lot of ground in the last couple years. Recently, I had the pleasure of meeting the Hall of Famer, Leon Muhammad, maybe about a month ago, and things have been getting better as a result of me interacting with him. So that's pretty much it in terms of Pro Se.
He knows everybody.
Right. He knows everybody.
Well, hey, can you see the screen here, Al?
Yes, I can see it.
All right, talk us through this here, bro.
Okay, so that's a custom Pro Se heavy bag. That's another one, a gray one. And then you have the focus mitts. Now, everything that you see here can be customized with someone else's logo or someone else's name.
Okay.
If you could play a little bit more of it. Right. So then I have these are my new training sets. I have headgear, 16-ounce gloves in various colors. Like I said, everything you see here can be customized. We also, as the video goes on, you'll also notice now the gloves at the bottom here are professional gloves. These are approved in the state of New Jersey, 8-ounce and 10-ounce by Larry Hazard, and I'm also into making boxing boots now. So that's my latest thing.
Whoa, that's nice.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Also, let me say hello to the chat too. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate y'all for tapping in.
Yeah, let me shout out to Dr. Flawless, Dr. Mark out there. I didn't say hi to you, Maurice. Thank you for coming by. I mean, we've had such a great conversation. I got my main man Leon Muhammad in here. I got Tim Witherspoon. You guys keep going because I'm just blabbering. I'm on cloud 9 over here. I got boxing. I got the future of boxing over here.
So yeah,
one of the things. Tell me about the company.
One of the things that I don't have pictured in this video are my hand wraps. They're like professional style hand wraps. They're really quick to apply, and I've had a few fighters, actual pro fighters, use them. Eddie Belanga, Tevin Farmer.
Tevin.
I had a few. I also make sauna suits as well. Oh yeah, that's Justin Tom Figueroa from Atlantic City. He's used the wraps. So the concept about Pro Se, what we're really trying to do, we're trying to provide quality boxing apparel at an affordable price and also customizable. That's me in the school system. I made some stuff for Dr. Horton's school. They have a boxing program. I made their gloves.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm also affiliated with HBCU Boxing. It's a new college league that's going to be coming real soon for historically black colleges. If I could shout out to my man Prince, the CEO. We got some stuff coming soon with that as well. Right, those are the hand wraps right there.
Yeah, and the your YouTube page is pinned up in the corner there, so if anybody definitely want to check it out. You know, I mean, this is the future of boxing, and you know,
I appreciate that, Bruce. Thank you.
No.
Real quick, if I could, I would like to because we do boxing. I have another clothing brand called Jeunesse Quoi, and I also have a manufacturing company where I make wholesale apparel for upstart clothing brands as well. But if I can, we're also doing work inside the school system. I work for Verizon. I've been employed with Verizon for 25 years, right? But we have a program that we started called LLC, called Let's Legalize Cool. And it's a program to encourage kids to focus on ownership and entrepreneurship. If I can, real quick, I want to shout out my partners at Indigo Station, Heather Malloy Davis and David Cousins. We have a program inside of Newark Vocational High School that we do once a week with the kids. Like I said, encouraging them to focus on entrepreneurship and ownership. I want to shout out Principal DeSantis and also all the Newark vocational staff, and also Dr. Maria Ortiz from the Newark Board of Education. She was the person that actually introduced me to the school system. So I just wanted to shout them out and give them their flowers now.
Ooh, beautiful, beautiful.
Very, very cool stuff.
Well done, champ. Well done.
Right.
I'll touch you.
Right. And also, now back to boxing. We're actually in the process of trying to start a boxing program inside of Newark Vocational High School. Once again, Principal DeSantis is working with us on that, us and Indigo Station. Now, aside from that, from the high school, we're also looking at starting something for the city of Newark. And we've been talking to the Newark One Stop group, as well as the Newark Recreation Department, trying to collaborate to start a boxing program for at-risk teens to give them something to do. I want to shout out Miss Brunson from the rec department and Miss Hemingway. They've been collaborating with me and my team to try to get this boxing program started in the city. So that's something else that we got going on.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Really, really, really sharp looking stuff you got there, bro.
Thank you.
Well, he's getting deeper into with people that people never like did stuff like this. I don't think.
Right.
You're digging into the schools. You're digging into a lot of different areas.
Right.
And that's beautiful. Nobody never did this.
See the thing is, right? I started my companies right in 2021. I was 45 at the time, right? And what I want to try to encourage for the up and coming generation is, like, if you have an idea or a goal or something you want to pursue, like, don't wait. If you do it while you're young.
Okay.
And I try to use myself as an example. Like, I've had mild success with my clothing brands, with the boxing and everything, and I expect to do better. But I waited till I was 45. I had these ideas probably in my 20s.
Wow.
So one of the things I like to leave kids with is, a wise person learns from his or her mistakes, but a wiser person learns from the mistakes of others. So don't make the mistake I did and wait. If you got a goal or something you want to pursue, do it now while you're young.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
Right. That's a friend of mine that's incarcerated. He had somebody draw my logos on his shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
He gonna turn around and you're gonna see my old Pro Say logo too on the back. Yeah, that's the old Pro Say logo. So yeah. I'm tapped into the school system, the community. I'm trying to make my way in the boxing world thanks to Leon Muhammad. He's introducing me to a lot of people. So everything is just coming together. And we're gonna continue to try to elevate, and also we're gonna give back as well.
Okay, that's beautiful. I like that. I never seen nothing like I've seen people doing stuff like you going way further than what people usually do.
Right.
Reaching out to everybody, community, and you're bringing boxing into the schools and stuff like that. And safety will probably be a real important thing to just check over the safety part.
Right. What we're trying to do is, like, we know that we can't necessarily create world-class fighters, but we're trying to use boxing as a tool to create better people.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Instead of going out in the street with an AK or something.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Come in here and learn about discipline, learn about sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? And also overall just physical health. Just staying healthy.
And there's more people care about you than you think.
Right, exactly.
There is more people that care about you than you think. You might think nobody don't care, but there probably is definitely more people who care about you than you think, and you can save lives that way.
Right.
Beautiful. Okay,
I appreciate that.
Hey, let me shout out to my brother George Jakovic out there, man. Tim, you remember George, don't you? George was on here my old Tuesday night fights we used to do.
Oh, George.
From HBO.
Right. Okay.
George. Leon.
Go ahead.
Leon, you must know. You must have had some run-ins with George Jakovic at HBO back in the day.
I remember when he was over there with Chef Abraham.
Leon had run-ins with everybody.
I know.
He had run-ins with everybody.
He
knew everybody.
Last week, Ryan and I was at Luda Bella's show. A guy walked up to Ryan, and even though people got, so many people, it's happening in the pro say. Guy came up and said, "Yeah, I just used it. I used the rap."
Yeah, it's starting to happen like that. Like, I go places sometime, and people like, "Yo, you the guy with the hand wrap? So you pro say?" And it's like I said, it's starting to be a thing. So I'm appreciative for that, and I appreciate everybody that's been supporting, because it hasn't been easy, but we really starting to make some noise, man. And one of the things I appreciate about Leon is, like, we have fun, we laugh and joke, but he's really educating me too. He's really educating me, and he's allowing me to get inside places where I probably couldn't get on my own. So I really appreciate him, like I said, and I'm learning a lot from him.
Do you ship? Do a lot of your material come from another country?
Right. Well, I have a whole manufacturing company
Okay.
And I have people overseas, right? So, and I ship anywhere. So, yeah. So that's how we got this set up. But everything, like I said, everything that I make is customizable. Like I'm not one of those people.
In Palm Beach,
Say that again.
We just saw something to the old gym down in Palm Beach.
Oh yeah, we sent something to West Palm Beach, right?
Oh,
right. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Right.
It's
so
old stomping grounds.
right. So, but you know, as much as I want Pro Se to be successful, I have no problems with helping other people start their other brands as well, whether it be clothing or boxing apparel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just not a selfish guy, and I think that one of the things, I think some of the stuff that I'm doing is inspiring other people, and that really makes me happy to see other people inspired by what I'm doing.
I think it's beautiful, man. That's good. You don't hear too many things like this every day. You wake up and go to school or go to work. You don't hear stuff like this.
Right.
I'm not sugarcoating things, not like that, but that is nice, man. That's going to
appreciate
save
it.
lives. It's going to save lives and build futures. You
Right.
know.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure at some point we all gonna get a chance to meet, because Leon gonna make sure of it.
Yes. We got a team. We have a team with some intelligent marketing people.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Snow, and we trying to get all the boxes together. And we really pushing. And I'm on Bruce's team. I'm on your team.
Okay.
We're doing really good.
Right, because see, I'm also one of those people. I love to collaborate. I'd rather collaborate than compete.
Yep. And people have a lot of time on this internet, and we can make use of that time. And this is, I mean, Pro Se is, to me, I never heard of it until today, but now I'm seeing how how real it is, how professional it is, how serious you are about it. I mean, and it's a dog world out there. The sports clothing, that's a tough business. You got to eat, sleep, and ship that stuff, bro. I mean, it's not 9 to 5. It's getting out there. Let people use this, and plus you're accenting on the boxing community, which to me that's a great thing. Hand wraps, man. People just say get me hand wraps. They don't say get me Pro Se hand wraps, man. Maybe that can become part of it.
Right. Well, that's what they're gonna start saying. Saying. And listen, I have some new colors. I have some new colors coming in next week as well.
Uncle Leon, how would your boys be doing wearing those Pro Se hand wraps, bro?
Hey man, I was talking about making a comeback like Big George. I'm gonna come back against Al Ryan. We're gonna put on exhibition. I'm gonna tell him on his.
Hey, he be trying me all the time too. He be trying me.
And we got a lot of shows coming up. We're gonna be with Top Rank. Then we got a kid that's with us, Brother Kai out of Virginia area. He's gonna be wearing Pro Se on June 24th at Danville Boxing Promotion. So and then we got other guys coming up. So we just a heavyweight. We doing a lot of things by God's grace. So we trying to get it done. And this that we got that's with us, Kai. He gonna be dressed nice. And we going on June 24th in Danville, Virginia. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be with him, and I'm gonna commentate 2 fights for the promotion.
And one more thing before I get out of there. I just want, like I said, y'all mentioned it earlier that Pro Se Apparel gloves are approved for professional competition in the state of New Jersey, right? Okay. And I want to extend this offer to whoever hears this. If you're a professional fighter in New Jersey and you have an upcoming fight and you're in need of a uniform, a pair of trunks, and a warm-up jacket to walk out in, contact me. I'm willing to sponsor you for that and provide gloves. You can reach me at 973-876-9169.
It's pinned up in the top too. Your number's pinned up there.
I think you put it in incorrectly. I know you forgot the NJ on the email.
9154.
And I call that number all the time. And you know, we know a lot of aspiring boxers on here.
Right.
Tim's son trains a lot of up and coming fighters.
Right.
You know, we bump into them all the time on YouTube.
If somebody is in need of a, you know, something to wear to the ring, I have a couple uniforms that I've made.
Bro, they're going in there with bathrobes on. They're going in there with bathrobes and towels.
Yeah.
You know, you're bringing class to this game. This is a beautiful thing, man. I'm glad I can.
And also, I also make sauna suits that have shorts and a short sleeve top by Pro Se. Eddie Belanga, he wears them. He got a pink one actually, but I make those as well. So fighters, if you're trying to cut weight or get a good sweat while you're working out, holla at me. I can make that happen as well.
We used to put holes, not me, but I used to see at Don King's camp and Ali's camp, the guys that had to lose weight, they put little holes in their things so their skin could breathe. This was after a while.
Right.
So I don't know what you do, but in the girl, and like long time ago, they would just wear them like that. But somebody said that you have to let your body breathe, so they started putting holes in while they put that on. Tell me about that situation about the, you know, your body breathing, your skin, and all that with the suit that you're talking about.
Hey, Miss Maja, Mayhem and Miracles. How we doing out there, sweetheart? Nice to see you in here. I'm talking to a couple of boxing legends. I'm talking to an entrepreneur in here who designs head wraps, boxing attire, gloves, shoes, everything, man. And thank you for coming in, my sister. She's always promoting my channel on her channel. I got a lot of subs due to her. And thank you much for coming in. I appreciate it. And we also got the living legend Leon Muhammad on the phone. I don't want to forget that for 1 second, man.
Hello, you darling. Hello, how you doing? I'm the Hall of Famer Leon Muhammad. If I can help your challenge, just get my number from Bruce. I'll be glad to come on, talk politics, boxing, whatever you need me to do.
And he knows everything about pretty much anything that I know about, man. So, you know, Leon definitely, and he knows how to keep a show going, too. There's no dead air time. There's no lull in the action. Leon keeps those questions.
It's never personal. It's always business. It's never personal. At my age, I'm the kid watching cars on 40th and 8th Avenue. He's a big country. It's never personal. It's always business. And some of them don't know level from official.
You know, I dropped that saying, and they're all stealing it now. I got to tell them, you owe Leon Muhammad a nickel every time you mention that.
Oh, it's so good to be here, to be amongst friends in the chat room, because this is what we do. Timmy know I know what I do, because I've been with Timmy a long time. Me and him, and thanks to Timmy, he gave me a good ride with him for a lot of years. Thanks to Timmy and Slim Robinson, I got known in England because of Timmy and Slim Robinson. And those are my guys.
They knew you was a
good because he's on here. But every time I needed Timmy down through the years, him and his family always was there. And I love him, and I love his children. My buddy, especially little Naya. That's my buddy. Hello, Naya. That's my buddy there.
She in the back.
Okay.
I'm at the knock around.
Yes, those were the good, you know what I'm saying? And
we had plenty of fun. Woo.
Plenty of fun.
And what Timmy was saying about, I remember Timmy when David Tudor used to do that too. And the dude you used to buy the sauna suit, he used to put holes in. And you telling the truth, that's right. I've seen David Tudor and I've seen Andrew Galata do it, but I was with Andrew Galata.
Yeah, they got, you know, your body have to breathe or you get weak. You get weak and you lose a lot of liquid, a lot of water out your body, which you want to do, but you also want your body to breathe. So I never had to lose weight or nothing like that. I never had to lose weight. So
you should have lost weight a couple of times, though.
I never had to lose no weight.
When you started coming out of the ring at 245, 250, no.
I wasn't putting no suit on because it made me weak. But when they started putting those little holes in them, some of the boxers felt a little bit better. But I know it drowned me, but it's a certain way you wear them now. You wear them a certain way. When you cutting them, putting holes into your body to breathe. I don't know.
Hey, I want to ask Leon one question while he's here. Leon, who is the hardest puncher in the fucking heavyweight division all time? Who's the hardest puncher, bro?
You know, I'm going to. In what weight division?
Heavyweight division. And then we'll go all of boxing. But I want to know the big boys right now.
In heavyweight, here's my three.
Okay, you got three. Go ahead.
George and Ernie. I'll put Ernie second and George third. Sonny first, Ernie second, and George third.
Sonny Liston, the hottest puncher in the heavyweight history.
Okay. Let me think.
Tim, you were in there with some monsters.
No, that's about it right there. That's about. Hey, I ain't let him hit me because
I'm not gonna argue with that. Lady Love, my sister. Salute. Thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it. Talking to some legends in here. Talking to a top-notch entrepreneur, clothesliner, Al Rahim over here, man. We're having a good time. I got my brother Leon Muhammad on the phone. I got two-time heavyweight champ of the world, Tim Witherspoon. I mean, damn. This is the way this is like heaven to me. This is Heaven's Gate over here, bro. I'm
Heaven's Gate.
I'm where I want to be. Well, not that crazy Heaven's Gate giving them the Kool-Aid and shit. I'm talking about this conversation. Yeah. I could talk forever for you guys, man. And man, really, don't think I don't appreciate it. And if I'm getting too long-winded over here, if your phone's burning up, Leon, just let me know, bro. You know, you guys go as long as you want to, though, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna
stay for another 15 minutes, so that'll make me up an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 20 minutes, okay?
Now in the light heavyweight division, Bruce, Timmy, and Al Rahim, I'm gonna say Archie Moore, Bob Foster, and Michael Spinks.
Okay, wow. Archie Moore, the hardest puncher in the light heavyweight division, and then right down the line with Michael Spinks, Bob Foster, and Matthew Saad Mohammed.
Bob Foster, Saad Mohammed, and Michael Spinks.
Okay, how about the middleweights?
The middleweight, I want to say Jake LaMotta, Marcel Sedan, and Carmen Mazzilio.
Okay.
Jake LaMotta, one of the hottest punchers at middleweight, huh? Oh, Al Rahim lost connection. That's okay, but we're getting ready to wind it up, man. We appreciate you on here. Make sure I think I gave you a moderation, man. Keep dropping your link out there. You know, it's like Uncle Leon said, nothing personal, strictly business.
Strictly business. That's right.
Hey, Jimmy, call me. I'm going to pick my medicine. Call me before you lay down, Jimmy.
Okay.
Okay, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Hey, Jay Marie, listen, I'll call you later, sweetie, because you're 3 hours different.
Who's 3 hours?
Jay Marie, she's in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So, nothing but a good time here, Tim. Hey, I thank you so much for coming on here and joining me, bro. Great to talk boxing with you, man.
You know we're in the same team.
Definitely in the same team. I'm looking forward to going down to Atlantic City this year, man.
When? Just anytime.
No. In September. In September. Talk to Brian. He's got the whole thing worked out. Witherspoon team.
Okay. I'm getting ready to call him now so we can straighten Miss Blood out. With this guy that he's talking. Remember the guy?
Get that gym set up.
Man,
take care of Mitch.
Let me call them now so I can get that out the way so I can go lay down because I got to get up tomorrow, okay?
All right, my brother. We all have to get up tomorrow. God bless you. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
All right, love you guys. Everybody stay safe and make tomorrow your best day of the year. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Tim Witherspoon, man. Hey, I'm blessed over here. I'm definitely blessed. I got Tim Witherspoon on here with me. I got Al Rahim on here with me, man. I got Leon Muhammad. We had a good show. We talked some very, very cool boxing. We talked about the latest fashion apparel, hand wraps, gloves, footwear, everything going on in boxing, man. Definitely check it out, man. Definitely check it out. The link's pinned up top there. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Don't forget to check my community page tomorrow on this day. Always something happening on this day of boxing. Peace.